Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy Saturday to you all. It's like yesterday was Good Friday. Today's Happy Saturday, or Good Saturday. Every day is a good day. That's how I feel, that every day is a good day. And coming on to my lives has been easy because I shared with you guys it would take maybe about 4 attempts for me to be able to get the setup. So that it would allow me to press the go live button. And now it's just straight away. I like it. I like the energy. Anyway, happy Easter everybody. It's the Easter weekend. Espresso yourself. Maybe you're decorating if you've got a long weekend off. I'm off now. I finished my shift. My last shift for the Easter break. I have Sunday and Monday off. Very nice. Will I be doing any painting? No. I don't know. Maybe. I have been painting because I was painting my Easter egg. But, anyway, cheers to the channel of lovers. I'm not really sure whether or not the energy actually, wants to talk, wants to speak. Banshika, hello. I'm not tapping into personal energies on this reading. It's going to be a collective reading. My ears are ringing. So I felt that I didn't really want to delve into the masculine's energy because the message come through that they don't really want you to know what they're going through because it's deep. And it's like, that's fine. So then I started to think, well, what shall we talk about? And then the energy changed as if, maybe they are, up for sharing. Hi, Moon Cookie. How are you doing, darling? Happy Easter Saturday to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy. I've been thinking of you a lot lately. Have you? Oh, darling. I've been thinking about you. Cheers, Moon Cookie. Hey, Christine. Cheers, darling. Ta-da! And here we are. That we've morphed ourselves. I'm that nerd who's going to put his newborn baby into a suit. Start them off as gentlemen. I was going to say, I might be able to help you out with that. I work in a gentleman's store, but we don't do suits for babies. We do suits for their daddies. Okay. Sugar daddy's coming through. This message has come through since, I finished work. So I normally come home from work and then just, spend an hour just with myself. Sometimes I take some cards, have a cup of coffee. I've been listening to my waterfall music and totally forgot that I'm on dinner duty tonight and we're having a steak pie and I need to slow cook that steak so it just falls apart in your mouth. So I've just done that now, put that into the slow cooker. Thank God we are late eaters. Late evening eaters, so that's going to be perfect. It just needs, 4-5 hours will do it. Time is 16:32. Okay, that's cool. It's going to be nice. So dinner is back on track. I could have interrupted my time to have gone and done dinner, but I didn't. I sat with myself. And what was coming through is there's been this holdback of not being able to move forward because of lack of funds, finances. I feel that's turned around. Now, cornucopia was coming out, and it's just now you have all your wishes can be fulfilled, all of them. Financial, romantic, career. All your wishes can be fulfilled. And it feels like it makes a difference. It makes a difference when you have some money. Okay. And there was me talking at the beginning of the video about We had Good Friday yesterday, and it's Happy Saturday or Good Saturday, and every day I feel is a good day. Is not necessarily like every day is an abundant day, but that doesn't mean that that's based on whether there's money present or not. Does that make sense? But when you do have extra money, obviously that can, when you do have money, it lifts your mood even more. Okay. Something's coming through about, am I capable of feeling happier? Like, could I get any more happier? And it's like, oh boy, yes, you can. So I'm not sure where this reading's taking us, but let me just have a look at these comments. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Christine. Vanshika, I'm from India. Hello, India from England. Moon Cookie, you're right, it is deep. My baby has been distancing himself from me this week, and I know it has nothing to do with me personally. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's the energy. And it's like, they don't really want you to know how, you know, affected they are. But I'm feeling like they do want to talk. But I don't want to delve into that. And Spirit will bring through the message. It won't go against anyone's, like, wishes. So we'll have a look and see what... Okay. We'll start with the power of love. I don't know, the word integrity is coming out. So, your integral value. It's like we're not here to, I don't know, destroy that. So fearful of being like, well, ashamed. And that's what was coming through, is why are my days always good? Because I'm free to live the way that I want to live it without feeling ashamed or embarrassed of what others think or their belief systems regarding the way that I choose to live. And when you're so settled, because you have to get really settled into that energy, you find that you talk to people differently. Your tone of voice changes. The way that you look at people is quite intensifying. So it's like you can command, when you've taken back your power, without the ego being involved, and you've just reclaimed who you are, and your rights, your birthright to live the way that you wish to live, and you just follow the divine's direction, which is always there. Every day is a good day. It just seems to flow. Hello, Principal. You love an Irish accent, do you? I love a Scottish accent. I've got to say that's my favourite accent. If we're like telling. Okay, let's go to the power of love then. Because I saw the word integrity, like, flash through my mind. How about you guys? Do you guys have any kind of accents that you find alluring, or you could just listen to? Okay. Past. I'm not sure if I've ever had this card or remember having this card come out of this deck. Hey, Spirit. What's up, guys? What's up? Okay. The P's coming out now, but it's just I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I am H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm H-E-P-P-Y. The past is done. And the future, oh, hold on, I've got to read actually these words on the love heart, on the card. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. The past is done, and the future is yet to be. All you have is the now, and the past is your greatest teacher. Everything that has happened up until this moment is the product of the person you see in the mirror. That is why the power of now is so important. Interesting, well, I love it because, well, it's page number 77, and that's my year of birth, rebirth, for this lifetime. That is why the power of now is so important. Only in the present do you have the opportunity to create both your past and your future. Always be mindful of your present moment's thoughts, because in seconds, now will be your past, which you cannot get back. You don't want the past to steal your future, and the bridge between the two is the present. Begin to live in present time, and always remember that through loving, compassionate thoughts and actions, you are creating a past that you can be proud of, and a bright future that awaits. It's nice. Makes me smile. I'm not sure why. I mean, I had fits of giggles last night. I don't know why. I was just really just giggling to myself. I must have looked like a crazy fool. I apologise to everybody in the room that I had no actual reason for giggling, but I just had a giggle attack. Oh, okay. Page number? Let's flick through Divine Guidance book. Page number 7 to 99, please. First come, first served. Oh, is no one wanting to be served? Okay, I'm choosing them. I'm choosing page number 11. Let's have a look. Page number 11. Who'd birth with us? Okay, let's go to the top of the page. It starts with possibilities yet untapped. You are the activator of what is now and what will be, so it naturally falls to you to do this well. From your first breath to your last, you provide life with live signals. You program, repel, attract, project what will then be put in motion, though you may not always consciously realise it at the time. You have free choice, deduction and free will. You work with what you know and what you think, believe and want, but so do other people. Every soul alive has a life agenda to accomplish. All have needs to meet and routes to travel. For life to work with you to its greatest capacity, all aspects and all levels must work in sync. What you believe must be the truth, and what is desired must synchronize with live events, i.e. raw creative energy, the corresponding truth of others involved, your own attachment to the moment, the physicality of your attention, intent, desire, thought, action, drive and timing must all correctly blend together to align the moments being lived. This synchronization of live events is necessary to create the fertile setting for any miracle to occur. Like a well-rehearsed plan or play, all participating pieces join together in the moment now to complete the movement and finished product in fractal time. Yet given the complexity of this occurrence, it is surprisingly simple when conditions are correctly set in place for this to happen. Each moment we experience is often just one long, integrated segment of a whole unfolding picture playing out, incorporating other people, situations, circumstance, agendas, aspirations, goals, soul overview, higher purpose, etc. While still in the realms of spirit, before our time of birth, we had a life plan. We saw how life would be on earth today. We knew what we would accomplish, our talents, gifts and strengths. We knew our weaknesses and our downfalls, what we'd contribute, would encounter and could change. We worked out a plan of action of what, how, where, when and why it would apply. We teamed with others who'd birthed with us to form our soul group along the way. For reasons of their own plan, to work through karma and gain personal growth, to aid the planet and to assist us in contribution and development, we'd be a team. We chose ourselves, our location, timing, birth, our parents, siblings, peers, character development and traits, tasks and obstacles to overcome, and things that through experience would strengthen, mould, inspire, teach, and spur us on. Nothing ever happens of its own accord without a reason. Everything has a purpose and a function. Everything is birthed at some point by someone. Every want, desire, and need begins somewhere. Oh, I've actually got a really quick answer for you, Saurav. How to get rid of toxic people? Stop focusing on them. And then they'll be taken out of your sphere of influence, your vortex of thought. And look at them as your biggest teachers. Might just help. Christine? Okay, Christine gives some different advice there. I don't even bother. No attention needed. Give them. But you'll go through the process. You settle into who you are. So if you have things that you need to be said, then let the divine speak through you. We're all still learning, darling. Facts, I'm still learning. We will always be learning. And isn't it fun? And when the ego's out of the way, you can just like go, oh, yeah, I didn't realise, that just a simple thing like that. Just don't focus on them. Take them out of your sphere of interest. Otherwise, you're just going to keep attracting. That's how you get to have a good day every day. You just think good thoughts, feel good things, sense the good things coming. It's just all the good. It is fun, Christine, yes. And if it helps, give yourself a negativity band, just a hairband or elastic band, put it around your wrist, and every time you find yourself thinking negative thoughts, saying negative things, there's two different, you can stop yourself from speaking negativity, but pick yourself up on your thoughts. When you think no one's listening or watching, or, well, they can't hear me because I'm thinking it, well, the divine picks up that energy. So knock it on the head. A checkup from the neck up is in order. It's all good. It is all good. And you're going to feel great when, you've just, you're just unprogramming yourself, okay? From the way that others, respond, and you'll start to hear them. And you think, I used to be like that. And you'll hear them, and then you'll feel like repelled by the energy. And then you'll start to notice, obviously, when you accept that we're all here on our journey, our own journey, the journey is distorted at the start. Then you start to see things clearly. You'll start to notice how those things don't really bother you anymore. Okay. That's what I'm talking about when you just let the divine speak through you. Right, let's carry on then. Should we go to page 22, Christine? I think we should. Okay, 22. It sounded like I was copying myself, but it was like in a coughing way. 22. Oh, hush now. 22. Okay, don't let them gather dust unfulfilled. Okay. Forward movement is not possible at this moment, so stay ready and for now, bide your time. Money is the currency of this physical world. Energy is the currency of life. Waste neither. Your accomplishments will go with you to the next phase of life, so be sure you are happy with them all. If not, then redraw and re-choose. You are spirit here and now on an earthly life journey. You are living a real-time experience. Enjoy and embrace every second that unfolds, for when it's over, you might wish it were not. Clutter chokes body, space, energy and mind. Clear away what today's problems are highlighting. Once you have, you'll be free to move on. Now is prone to time, shift and change. Move quickly before things move on. Life need not be hard. Stop, reassess and find a fresh angle to work from. Pay attention to advice, know your bottom line and choose for yourself what to apply. Life is unfolding and evolving through you. Be sure it's in a way that you'll be proud to own up to, for nothing is hidden from the soul's point of view. Your dreams, hopes and thoughts are unaccomplished achievements. Don't let them gather dust unfulfilled. Wasn't they just perfect messages, Christine? Thank you very much for that. Moon Cookie, number 8. I will go to page number 8. The timer said 2323. But first, before we go to page 8, because I feel that we're coming with the next message, let's pull another card from the Power of Love. You're always very welcome. Yes, always very welcome. We have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Perfect. Detachment. Give me a fresh understanding. So I'm going into the song now, Let There Be Love. Give us a fresh understanding of brotherly love that is real. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love. Let there be love. So out of tune at the end. I don't know. I felt I needed to go higher, but yeah, well, step by step, pitch by pitch. I love that song. Really love that song. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love in our eyes. May now your love reach this nation. Cause us, O Lord, to arise. And then we go in with Moon Cookie. Give me a fresh understanding. Why have I gone into that accent? What kind of accent is that? It's going across the world, guys. Anyway, should we get back to detachment? I love when you sing that, Lucy. Thank you, darling. Detachment. As an evolving soul, you are coming ever closer to utilising love in all the many facets of your being. When you can release past situations and hurt, there we have it. So when you can release past situations and hurts, you are not only giving yourself the freedom to progress on your path, but you are also liberating the other souls involved. By disengaging, you are letting the universe take away uncertainty, doubt, and regret. And when those negative emotions are gone, you have the power to replace them with hope, belief, and contentment. Detachment also assists in bringing you back to your center and creates a sense of calm and stillness. By being in this state of equilibrium, you are not making an admission of failure or giving in. This attitude is one of common sense and open-mindedness. In this state, it makes it much easier to evaluate life objectively with the realization that you are in charge of your own choices and destiny. On a daily basis, the universe will test you in order to bring you or force you to a neutral state in all things. When you are truly in this space, the everyday occurrences that you label good and bad don't have the impact they normally would, because your mind is balanced and at peace. Remember, dear soul, you don't own any of it. You are just borrowing it for a short time. I mean, that was like fucking sensational. Why, it's a grease lightning. Okay. This, when you label the everyday occurrences good and bad, they don't have the impact they normally would. Every day is just a good day. It's just good. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. We sure are. Should we go to page number 8 now? Okay, let's go to page number 8. Introduction. Okay, so that little cough there, see, I felt that had been in. So, okay, can we have your attention, please? You sure can. Don't go into the fits of the giggles again. Okay, so introduction, Lucy. I am I. Actually, I took this book to work with me, and I done what it said. I was wondering, how do I use this book? And we've been using it correctly, guys. So let me just go to the part where it says how to use this book. How to use this book. Divine Guidance is a direct soul-to-soul link to advise you to advise... Oh, let me just go back. Divine Guidance is a direct soul-to-soul link to advice for you straight from source, from your own guardian angel guide each time you use it. It will help you work with the real-time language of life's own signs and signals that exist and interlink, often on unseen levels every day. At random, ask a question and get an answer by opening any page of the book. You will be led straight to information that will prove relevant to you from the very first time that you use it. So that's what we've been doing. Well, I've been asking you guys for like page numbers. If you chose page number 18, and you know you was a little shy to type it in and, you know, speak up and talk to us. We promise we don't bite, but we do love a lot. Deep. That was page 18. But let me go back to the introduction, because this is Moon Cookie's calling, her number. Introduction. So, what it did say... Oh, I've got to read that part as well. Okay. You guys have an abundance of patience. I respect you all very much. Where does it say about when it says I am I? How far did I read it? Maybe I should just carry on reading this part anyway. Because you know everything about yourself, your thoughts, situations and events, each time you pick it up, divine guidance will connect to your now and be precise in the guidance, words and knowledge being given. It will completely turn around, rebalance and correct many things you both consciously and subconsciously do. This book has the potential to enhance the rest of your life. For the rest of the time frame that you live here, for you'll be working and interacting directly with Source. Place the book between your palms and let yourself relax. Let your angel, guardian, guide step forward to communicate. This is a natural process. Keep a question in mind, or think about what it is that you need to clarify or know. Take a few long, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow your eyes to close as you relax. I am I. I will add my energy to. Through this action, you will naturally relax further. I am I. With your eyes shut still, with your eyes still shut, allow all fears and worries to subside and slip away. Shuffle through all the pages for as long as you like, and at a time you feel inclined, simply stop. With the book still in closed position, fan through it once again to find the place that you feel drawn. Then read the words that you see written upon the page on which you land. Life is a challenge for everyone at some time, but the key to its success is our response. If we read the signs correctly, we can pass turmoil unscathed, but if we make a wrong decision, we add to what is brewing and alter the live dynamics playing out. At times like these, we work against the grain. We, life, must then work that much harder to set things straight. Divine guidance offers what is needed at the specific time that we need help, from teenage onwards. Channeled words and personal insights are spoken straight from Source at a level that links your purpose and your soul with what's at hand. Access higher truths and information. Love, work, family, friendships, home. Like an all-seeing oracle, divine guidance will help you work in tune with life to help you integrate with creativity and karma playing out. All decisions that you make are always your free choice. But when you know the bigger picture, life is easier. Okay. It still didn't tell me about in the... That's quite good, isn't it, though? It says the italics is when Source is speaking to you. We're going to the introduction. I feel we needed to listen to that. I am I. What is truth until it is recognised and fully lived? That's a question. What is truth until it is recognised and fully lived? What is the point of life without the knowledge and understanding through experience that goes with it? I am I. For millennia, we have believed ourselves separate, self-contained, operating independently from one another and from every other species and life form. But now we are discovering, and even proving, that this is not completely the whole true picture. We do indeed operate as separate, free-thinking individuals, but we also continue to invent and interlink with the planet's own intelligence and the real-time creative life force that's working with and through us on many levels. Whether we want it to, whether we realise it or not, nothing slips past this invincible power unnoticed. Life operates on many different levels simultaneously, and so do people. What we see occurring on the surface is often just a fragment of a whole unfolding saga playing out. We are driven by emotions, perception, intention, needs and wants. Things we think and feel can chop and change within an instant, depending on desire and perspective. If we had the gift of hindsight before events occurred, we would be more equipped to know exactly what was called for through our input. We'd pay life forward. What we really seek is wisdom, better insight, and higher knowledge that can aid us in our tasks at the very moment, in actual time, that things present. Miracles are an everyday occurrence, from the most ordinary to quite profound, but they slip easily past unnoticed and therefore ungratified. Divine guidance brings them back into conscious alignment and reality in a way that helps Earth's own thriving, intelligent, creative life force work with you. There's page 8, Moon Cookie. Thank you for that. Right, okay. I've just got to just take a break from the reading. Okay, wow, we've been on for 37 minutes. Okie dokie then. 2 cards. Let me just have myself a nice stretch to the sun that is setting. Oh, the clocks go forward tonight. Okay then. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Right, let's pull some of these orange cards. I got my mind set on you. Introducing, that's that introduction. I actually said that, didn't I? I said introducing the host and hostess. The masculine and the feminine. Busy working on the plans. Penciling in some stuff because this one's a pencil. Busy working on the plans, and then in comes the income. And I know that makes sense. Let's just say that. In comes the income. Cornucopia. The money tree. I was taken to the movie The Money Pit. You know, when you like waste all this money on this property and you know, it doesn't want to be saved, does it? It just like keeps falling apart. It's like if your home keeps like falling apart and it's get the message that maybe it's time to move. Tap into your dragon spirit. Okay, that's interesting. When I can look back, I was only saying this to somebody today, that her son's going through some difficulties on a job. He's working away, and the person that he's with is quite immature, even though nearly double his age. So her son is like, he's only just turned 18. He's gone away. It's grafting. It's like, you know, building work, laying foundations, and it turns out that the, should we say the foreman, is that what they're called? Well, he's lazy, and all the things really that this lady, you know, thought about her son, but her son's like come back and said, you know, I'm like looking after him, even though, you know, he's a lot older than me. And there's a there's a particular job that this young lad's been working on, because last year he took some work on with, say, the travelling community, and he actually learnt this particular skill. And the mum wasn't too happy about him taking, she didn't really know what he was doing, he was just going off, and obviously she had negative thoughts about what was occurring, but he was earning money. She didn't know how he was earning money or what he was doing, and she didn't really want to know. And so she said, just by chance, you know, because he had done that when he was off working with them, he's able to finish this job because, you know, his boss doesn't know how to do that. And I think it's paving, like slabs, laying outdoor slabs. And so I said to her, and I said, and that's exactly why he did go off last year and learn that skill, so that he can now put it into force. And, well, he's top trump in it in comparison to the person who's meant to be, you know, he's a role model. Everything happens for a reason. We work different occupations for a reason. All of it. It all had meaning. You make me feel safe, secure, and strong. That's nice. And this introducing the host and hostess, you'll be able to see that. Like, that would just ooze out of them, that they feel safe, secure, and strong within each other's presence. Look at that, straight at you. Yeah. You will always be my true love. Now, we've got flying high in reverse. So, if we can use my example, as a divine feminine, I'm flying quite high. I'm like having giggling fits. I'm high as a kite, yeah? So that's kind of, that's interesting, because it's like, do I lower my energy then? What do you think the answer is? Should we lower our vibration? I don't believe that that's the case. I feel like someone could just be struggling to feel as happy. But it's a process. You are music to my ears, because I was going to say, once you clear all the negativity, there's so much knowledge just within this reading and what we've read from the Divine Guidance book. That book sure does work. Do you know I picked this book up from? I went into a second-hand book. Oh my goodness, calm down, Lucy. Breathe. I went into a second-hand bookshop. I didn't realise it was a second-hand bookshop because it looked very nice outside, very inviting. And I picked this book up with another book, and they were £1 each. £1. What a bargain. And when I asked if they had any, you know, spiritual books, they actually, like, wasn't sure. They couldn't direct me to the section. This was a while back. This was actually, when was this? This was when Flo, one of our subscribers, like, she travelled over to the UK, and she came to visit me and spent a couple of days with me. And I believe it was with her that we went into this magical bookshop, okay, with the lovely Flo. Go with the flow. Right, I'm going to get an affirmator. It takes two, baby. As Gal Gal comes up, like her name is repeated twice. Me and you know it takes two. Hello, Gal Gal, darling. Hello, Channel of Love. Happy Easter time, all. Flowers everywhere. I noticed the blossom on the tree. Walking to work this morning, and I did, like, I stopped. I didn't stop. I wanted to stop and take a photograph, but I was already a couple of minutes like later than when I usually leave the house because I nearly forgot my Easter egg. And I had my Easter egg in my hands and my handbag, and I'd have to get my phone out of my pocket, but I took notice of the blossom and it went through my mind that would have been a nice picture to snap. We have friendliness. The Blues Brothers. Everybody needs somebody to love, someone to love, someone to love. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. I mean, considering this alligator here, I see you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Friendliness, the Blues Brothers, and we have the black and the white, the yin, the yang. And you can just see, like, well, he's in his feelings. Because the black represents the feminines, like, you know, comforting, loving, nurturing, happy energy. Feeling alive. And we've got positive thinking. Oh, let me read this one first. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. I did say that at the beginning about what makes you happy, but it doesn't depend upon money, surely not. Hey Sherry, hi there, hi. So what else did I want to tell you? Okay, so I can call her a little old lady. I don't think you get in trouble for saying that. There's this little old lady that I pass, and for about a month now, I pass her on my way to work in the morning. And this morning, I mean, she was like closer to like my end than me being like meeting in the middle, because I was a few minutes like behind leaving, but we still cross paths. And it was one morning when Divine guided me to say good morning to everybody that I passed in the streets. And I told you guys about this, and across the road in my mind I'll be like shouting in my mind, good morning, have a fantastic day, you know. So I do that and can focus more on it some days than others. So I can seriously, just everybody that I kind of catch sight of, I just send this energy of have a good day, have a lovely day. And this little old lady that I pass, like, because she made me giggle, because I said good morning, but she was quite shocked, and she just put her head down. And then the next day it was, you know, like a morning, a very low, a masculine voice, let's say that. Now, I saw this morning, she's beaming before I even approach her, and her voice is more high-pitched. And she's like, good morning. I go, good morning. It's just, it's lovely. There you go. Smile, give them away. So today, I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Okay, we've got positive thinking. We should feed that as well. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Yes, you are. Straight at you. Yes, you are. Oh, the energy is very high. Okay, I'm going to the Oracle of Shadows and Light now. I feel extremely playful. 17:17 was the time. We've gone 17:18 now. It's still nice and early, isn't it? I feel I could just talk to you guys all day long. Any news that you guys want to tell me that you wish to share? Just before I take over the whole conversations, which I do. No, I don't. I love it when you participate. Should we talk about the weather then? What's the weather like where you are? I mean, it's a beautiful sunshiny day out there today. It's alive out there. The market town was buzzing. Yesterday, for Good Friday, something was going on in the market square. It was like a DJ booth, but he wasn't really like a DJ booth. I suppose he was. But it took me a while to actually establish where he just looked like a normal stall holder. But he was blaring out, I've got the key, I've got the secrets. Sherry, you worked in my flower beds this morning, then took Angus on a long walk down the park. So much yellow. That sounds lovely. I noticed the yellow. I wondered if the signs I got this morning was yellow cars or maybe orange. I wonder if someone's got themselves a yellow card. I saw a daffodil that's been on the side of the path all week. He's not in the soil, but he's just... So I've noticed that yellow, sunflowers come to mind, and I just kept seeing yellow cars, and then I saw an orange car, and it's like, okay, maybe you've got yourself an orange car. Beautiful sunny day here, mid-50s. What's that in our temperature? I don't know what it is here. It's warm. In the sun it's warm. Christine, it's gloomy there. Oh, my darling. Should we send you some sunshine? And wet, but in the 50s, but I'm still happy vibes. And thank the Lord for giving me my energy back. I'm slowly getting back to myself. And it is a slow process. And then suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. Wake up and suddenly you're in love. Each day... I don't know the rest of the words, but anyway. Okay, we have Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? That's why it's best you follow your own internal guidance system. You do what you're wanting to do. I think this card does kind of tell you that, you know, you're on your own, really, when it comes to following guidance. That said that in the Divine Guidance book, didn't it? Listen to guidance, but, you know, come back to yourself and, you know, do what feels right for you. Let's read this message. Card number 3. Oh, my goodness. I've just said that because my ears have just gone all the way through. Okay, and it's coming in. It's coming in now. It's coming in through my left ear. So, and I can feel it's buzzing in my left ear, but I can feel it exiting out the right ear. What I feel there is, you know, when some people give you guidance, they can get quite upset if you don't take their guidance, or if you, what's the word, debate with what you're thinking you should be doing to what they're thinking you should be doing. It might be best, like, in one ear and out of the other, but you don't have to, like, be rude about it. So you can thank them and say, you know, I'm going to go away and take that on board and have a think about that. And then have a think, you know. You don't have to do anything that anybody tells you. You've got to be happy with your decisions, and you're only ever going to be happy if it's one that you've made, okay, solely on your own, you and your soul. So about the Sea Beacon Fairy. Sometimes, when a clear path seems to be taking you in the right direction, it helps to know who is holding the light up. Because while this beautiful Sea Beacon Fairy is most certainly guiding a lost ship, who knows whether she leads it towards rocks or towards safe harbour. And this is a choice you have to make now. Is this path that is clearly being lit the right one? Simply because there is light, Is the source a true and good guide? Would you be best to await another way out of the storm, or are you so eager to avoid the storm and the challenge that you will follow the first light that comes along? The Sea Beacon Fairy speaks. I do hold up the light, but only you can choose as to whether the direction I will lead you in is the right one for you at this time. It may be your salvation I lead you to, and it may be that I am gathering souls, and you will perish upon rocks or drown in cold seas. I know this is hard to hear. It is not a sure thing, this advice and guidance you have received, and for all its insistence that it comes from the light, the advice may not be that which you need to follow at this time. I understand this may be confusing, but I am assuring you mostly of one great truth, that perhaps you must find your own way out at this time. The divination message. A perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. 5656 on the counter. Okay, Moon Cookie said it's 12:22 p.m. You love all of the orange, Sherry. Let me just go back to your message before. Woody sorrel, most of the ground by the stream is covered with it. So pretty. I love all of the orange. I got new windows in the fall and I put up funky orange curtains in my dining room. Yes, I'm loving orange. At the moment, I'm loving orange. I'm in agreement. Very drawn to orange fabrics. Yeah. We'll go to the unicorns. Yeah, let's go to the unicorns. We haven't had any tarot cards yet. Let's see what the magical unicorns would like to say. Forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Please forgive me if I need you like I do. Forgive. You are forgiven. There is nothing to forgive. Whereabouts is the forgive card? Page. Are you blaming someone or something? Are you feeling angry? This card tells you that blame and anger are holding you back. Blame takes away your power and gives it to the other person. You have a lot of power, and one way to feel it is by letting your anger go. You don't need to forgive the other person's actions if they really hurt you, but you do need to stop seeing that person as an enemy, because this anger is toxic to you and your body. You know that happy thoughts make your life happy. Well, angry thoughts can bring more anger into your life. The unicorns know that this isn't what you want, so they ask you to give your anger to them and also to your angels. Being free of anger and blame gives you more power and energy and makes you feel happy. Are you mad at yourself for some reason? If so, this card means that you need to forgive yourself. You can learn from your past and grow much stronger by letting go of anger toward yourself. You can do this by understanding why you acted as you did. You probably had a good reason for your actions at the time. Now, after thinking about it, you may wish that you had acted differently. But regrets aren't helpful unless they help you learn. Everyone is learning as they go through life, even adults. Do your best to understand this, and you'll be able to let go of anger toward yourself and others. This is what it means to forgive. That's such a beautiful message. Belle, darling, come here. Can you hear her meowing out there? It's because Jamie's just come home and then he's just gone back out again. So she's crying for him. You love little bunny rabbits, so cute. I love little bunny rabbits. I love everything. I love little bunny rabbits. Cute, cute. Okay, I'm going to go to the Tarot Mucha. I'm only going to read from the book. Rather than channeling what comes through me, I shall just use my vessel to draw the card. Okay. And the divine shall do the rest. Do you feel drawn to finish with a Mother Mary or a Rumi message? If somebody could choose for me, that would be awesome. Thank you. We have the King of Cups. King of Love. Lucy, read from the book. Okay. Mr. Loverman, Shabba. Champion lover, don't ease up tonight. Oh, champion lover, gonna make you feel alright. Oh. The Mother Mary. And so it is, Gal Gal. Okay, the King of Cups. The King of Cups has ambition that motivates him to make the world a better place for all. He believes anything is possible when people of goodwill join together. Sounds like we're on the same page. Okay. His deep intuition and compassion draw others to follow his leadership and join in his healing endeavours. His faith in the essential goodness of all people sustains his work. He represents the energy of a new age of harmony and universal love. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a calling to a spiritual or vocational path of service to others. Cheers to that. Look at the dribble marks on my cup. Just coming down on Morph's head, look. Let it rain. Rain as in let love rain. Yeah. Okay, we're going to the Mother Mary. And we should get this reading wrapped up. Thank you for joining me on this fantastic Saturday. On this fantastic day. Let's see what message the Mother Mary would love for us to hear. Okay. Let there be love shared among us. Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Card number 41. Okay, I'm really drawn to go to the Divine Guidance book, page number 41. Okay, well, we best do what we're drawn to do. But we'll do that after this message. 41. Look at all the orange coming in. And the hand. Should we zoom in on this card a little bit? Our Lady of Sweet Rest. I know how hard you have been trying, how much work and effort you have been summoning. Even if you judge yourself for not having done enough, I see how much struggle you have been enduring, how much you have been trying to overcome. You will succeed. You are capable. But even the earth requires retreat and rest in order to replenish and continue in time. For now, beloved, it is rest time. Be with me. Suspend your activity and your judgment and let go. Solutions may come to you too in this time, but it is a time to simply be with me. Come, let us rest together in the sweetness of divine love. This world is one that requires balance. Whilst many of us know this intuitively, to live it is another thing altogether. Many of us have been taught and still believe that effort and striving are the most valuable behaviours, and that if we are not yet successful, we just aren't trying hard enough. The Divine Mother appreciates hard work, especially on those things that have meaning to you, that fill you with passion, even as they perhaps demand everything from you. But whilst she loves that you will not hold yourself back from the tasks at hand, she also knows that in this world there are seasons of rest and seasons of activity, and that is the natural law of the earth. It is in rest that we cannot only replenish ourselves, but stop thinking about our problems for a while to perhaps gain a different perspective. Hey, baby. It is in rest that we cannot only replenish ourselves, but stop thinking about our problems for a while to perhaps gain a different perspective and to give life a chance to continue, maybe even rendering our problems no longer problematic. It is also in rest that we can allow the Divine Mother to help us. In rest, we become receptive. We need to be open in order for her wisdom and light to permeate our body and mind, to infuse within us her guidance so that we feel it and know it. It is hard to be open if you are huddled in an exhausted ball on the floor, completely overwhelmed by stress. Or perhaps you are not so affected by stress, but have the sometimes not so useful trait of being able to simply and continuously just carry on. If you have a tendency to just keep on going, unless an injury or accident or illness slows you down, then the message of Our Lady to you at this time is to stop for a while now before it comes to that. You may feel you are on a roll, that you have momentum and you don't want to stop. That is fine, of course, and always your choice. However, you are being given guidance here that you will not undo any good works by slowing down for a moment or two, taking a short break or a longer one if needed. Good rest brings energy and helps us avoid pursuing a path that would perhaps not lead anywhere interesting or helpful despite our initial enthusiasm. The Lady of Sweet Rest comes to us when we will gain through stepping back, pausing, or just letting life move on around us as we slow down for a moment or two. She comes to confirm to you that rest will help your body, mind, and soul. That rest can be in whatever form works for you. If you are not sure what works for you, perhaps start with some time in nature or a nap if practical. Know that you deserve it, and if guilt or shame comes up about having a need for rest or taking that time for yourself, hand it over to the Divine Mother and allow her to help you let go in peace. If you have been praying about something happening in your life, a resolution or a manifestation, and wanting it to appear, this oracle comes with the guidance that all creation happens in time. Even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, there is much invisible preparation happening for the flowering and buzz of activity as new life emerges in the spring. Perfect divine timing. I've just added that part in, guys. It is perfect divine timing. Talking about the blossom on the trees, and it caught my attention. Sherry talks about how beautiful it is out there. Gal Gal loves the bunny rabbits, the baby bunny rabbits, baby lambs. It's just the buzz of activity. So even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, and we've only been in the season of spring for a few days, guys. So whoa, give the season a chance. It has been given like a chance, an amazing opportunity. So even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, there is much invisible preparation happening for the flowering and buzz of activity as new life emerges in the spring. So do not lose hope. Just have patience and know that all things come in time. What a beautiful message. So let's go to page number 41, because I felt drawn to finish with divine guidance. 41. Okay. So page 41. When times are tough, conserve your strength. Tread water until life can flow freely. Life is simple. Don't make it harder than it need be. I am I. Look beyond what is immediately apparent. Not everyone will understand what you know. Allow them the freedom to grow and move forward at their own pace, but send them healing, love and light in the meantime. When all is said and done, this is your life, your real-time soul journey. Live and enjoy all you can. When you think, walk, talk, and live a meaningful life, radiance and light emanate from within, to touch and embrace all around. Love family, friends and strangers to your greatest ability. See everyone as an extension of yourself. When you peel away all facets of your personality and ego, you will find your inner radiance and vital essence. Sit with yourself. It doesn't say that. It says sit within that space and know yourself. It looks darkest before the dawning of the next stage. Things are not always as we expect them to be. Don't prejudice the experience ahead. You are manifesting only through divine intent. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch up with you all soon. So until then, take care. Much, 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 much love. Bye for now.